Good morning, students. Welcome to Computer Lab Space. Today I will explain how to install Ubuntu, that is 20.04, on VirtualBox in Windows 10 operating system. Before that, we need to know how to install the VirtualBox for the existing computer. That means we have a Windows 10 operating system in the present computer. Since I have to install Ubuntu, I need the virtual, that is a virtual machine where I can install with the Ubuntu operating system. So that is the reason I'm just opening the browser and I'm typing to download the VirtualBox. Okay, the first link we are going to get is www.virtualbox.org. So before that, let me explain what is this VirtualBox. So VirtualBox allows user to run multiple operating system on the existing operating system. As I told before, I have Windows 10 operating system in my computer and now I need to install the Ubuntu operating system. So that is the reason I need to have the VirtualBox. So here Oracle VM VirtualBox, this allows the user to run a multiple operating system on top of the existing one as a guest OS, and it is free and it is also open source. So just I'm clicking on the link. So here you are going to get with this. You have an option that is download. So click on that. And now since I'm installing on the Windows operating system, so Windows operating system is the host now. So click here. And it is downloading the VirtualBox. It takes only few seconds of time. Yes, open your download folder. Yes, here I have. So right click, run as administrator. It takes few minutes. Install anyway. Give yes. Just click on the next. Yes, VirtualBox application. And I'm installing for the C drive, or else I can select other path also, like in the D drive if I have any like installed workspace. Yes, installed apps. Click OK. You can select the um, path wherever you want. Yes, it is giving us warning that is installing the Oracle VM VirtualBox, that is a networking feature will reset. So okay, fine. Install. It takes few minutes. Again we need to wait for some time. Yes, start Oracle VM VirtualBox after installation. Fine, finish. Once you have installed VirtualBox, here is the window. It looks like. Then if you have to install Ubuntu, go for the new option and here give the machine name as Ubuntu. You can give anything. Since I'm having this, I'm installing Ubuntu, I'm giving it as Ubuntu 20.04 for my convenience, and automatically it is going to change the type, that is the Linux operating system, and the version as Ubuntu 64-bit. Give next, and here the recommended memory size is 1024 MB, so I'm just giving it till the green mark. Click next. Create a virtual hard disk now. Create. Don't change anything here, just click on next, and I'm preferring to give it as 100 GB at least, so 100, create, and here it comes now. And don't click on the start as of now, you need to do certain settings. So click on general, and this one we have already given. Go for the advanced, and it is disabled. That means if you want to share your files between the Windows operating system and Unix operating system, that is the Ubuntu, you need to give it as bidirectional. So change to bidirectional. Now go for the system settings, and here for the motherboard you can give up to green mark if it is fine, or else if it is just look at here, observe the change, invalid settings detected, it is giving us with the warning. So don't go for that, so better you decrease the base memory, and nothing we need to change here. And display also don't bother much. And in the storage, this is the important part where we have if you just click on here, we have empty, right, for the storage device controller. So click on the disk, choose a disk file, and here choose from the path where you have Ubuntu, this file, this particularly ISO file. Click OK, that is open. OK, and these are the change. After doing all these settings, then only you need to go for start. So now click start. Your Ubuntu machine is going to be start now. It takes few minutes. If you didn't get, just go for show. And yes, here we have, just close this. Yes, it is giving us with the message that checking this 27% complete, like this. Don't press anything, it will cancel your installation procedure. Once it has been completed, you are going to get with see, check finished and no errors found. It has given message. It is starting with the machine. We need to wait for a few minutes. Yes, it is getting started. We are going to come up with this window, and still your installation is not yet done. Yes, now it is asking for the installation. Here you can select whichever language you prefer for. So I'm selecting English and install Ubuntu. And here also for the keyboard layout, I prefer English US. Continue. Normal installation. Yes, continue. It takes some time, you need to wait. Here it will give us with erase disk and install Ubuntu. Don't worry that it will not erase anything whatever you have in the Windows operating system. It is just asking for the installation of the Ubuntu. So just OK, install now. Yes, it is giving us with what all the things it is going to happen when we are going to install with the Ubuntu, what all the changes it is going to be happen now. So continue. Now here it is asking for the region, and automatically it has got detected also, so it's fine, no need to change anything here. If you want, you can give it as whatever the place you have, and I'm going to give it as Bangalore, and it is not there, that region, so preferably with that which was, or else fine, we will give it as Karnataka. Let me take it as continue. Yes, here is your name, there is a login, everything. So I'm going to give it as here also as Ubuntu preferably. So Ubuntu, pick a username as Ubuntu, then password you can give it anything. So I'm going to give it as simply. You can choose anything, but I'm going to give it as yes. It is copying all the files, supporting files as well. Yes, fast and full of new features. It is providing us with. It is still copying all the files. It is almost done now. Now it is installing the system. Yes, it is scanning the CD-ROM and retrieving almost 27 files. You can also skip if you don't want this softwares like whatever by default it is providing us with the Firefox web browser or Thunderbird or Chromium. So if you don't want, you can skip here. Better not to skip the files. Why? Because if we have all these supporting softwares, everything, we will feel great to work in the Ubuntu. So that is the reason I prefer not to skip even while I am installing. Now it is installing all the packages, all the language packages we have, and it is downloading. It is showing the time also, how many seconds left. So now the installation is complete and we need to restart. So I'm just giving it as restart now. The machine is going to restart. That's all, not the system. And yes, it is getting start. Yes, it is getting started. Now it is going to ask for the login. Yes, I've given the machine as Ubuntu and it is asking for the login. Press enter. You can give skip here. Next. Don't send any info, just give next. Next. And it is done. For the software updater, you can give remind me later. Yes. And once it has been started, you open in terminal. Now the terminal is ready to execute the commands. So this is how we need to install VirtualBox and the Ubuntu software. I hope you people will not be having any doubts. Thank you.